to the right spot. A horse is a wild animal. It's not gonna be just sitting chilling in the middle of a
but the
plane.
carriage before the horse thing literally means you fucking like it's because like the carriage, the carriage will not be in front because the horses have to be in front to pull the carriage.
No, but the carriage before the horse. It's like, again. That's always wild to me. It's like, what do you mean before then? Like, how are you navigating this shit beforehand? Is the carriage already there? Are the horses in the stable? Carriage before the horse. It's like, what the fuck are you on? Like, just flip it around. Like, that phrase is wild to me.
I mean, you know what, dude? I think you're stupid. But
I mean, that's been a documented fact. So.
It's very much documented on videograph or whatever the fuck. I'm surprised.
Oh well, hey, we just have just as many times as you saying stupid shit as I do.
We proved that the other night. No, that's not the case.
What are you talking about? I went through. I found like 6 more, bro.
But I know, but it's still that's not a lot. That's not a lot.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
That's not a lot.
That shit, bro.
Yeah.
And remember, you're on like almost every fucking day.
Exactly. So you're able to find 2, and I'm on every single day, and yet you're not on every single day, and they find like 50,000.
No. I'm saying I found even more on top of the ones I sent you. I just
send them to me. I want to see them. I have an ego problem. I like hearing
Zoom's
myself.
already fucking up. What is with Zoom?
Yeah, see, there you go. Well, people, I'm here. I'm hanging out with you guys all by my lonesome while he goes and does his thing. He's gonna leave and he's gonna come right back. So you don't have to deal with my ugly ass face for too much fucking longer. But the thing is, though, guys, Mauricio saying, thank you for the 10 bits, by the way. But I like this question: do people ask bait questions in the DT fan page? Yes, they do. However, that was actually a pretty legitimate question, and I know that that's not the nice thing.
Shit.
Yeah, I don't think it's and I guess because me and Ganja went on a whole thing last night, and we pretty much. Like how the chat tag used to be, where we would just be the casual call-out show, as you refer to it as.
Yeah, I love that shit.
Yeah, it became that kind of last night, and me and Ganja just, off the cuff, just talked, like as if we were drunk, just whatever. And when we were doing this, though, I felt myself like maybe I should pull back, maybe I should shut the fuck up. But before I delete that, because I might delete it, you guys got one more day to go check this shit out in the VOD from last night's show. If you want to.
No, you can't. What? You were deleting some shit since when? We can delete shit? I nominate the dumb shit I say.
Well, Dean's accidentally got deleted over time, and Ryan made fun of me for that last night, but I'm working on it today, literally on YouTube. I already posted 2 things. But the thing is, though, is like, when you don't upload things, and I mean, I'm a one-guy band here, so like when these uploads are happening, I don't have enough time to upload everything because it takes forever. But I found a way to do it pretty fast, so I'm able to save everything. But because of how long that took, we lost about fucking 15 episodes in total. So really sucks. I'm pretty upset about it. Hopefully none of those episodes are really, really hilarious, because then we lost a really funny moment, forever and ever in the ether of fucking Twitch. But either way, though, it is what it is. Jed, hello, how you doing? Gorgeous.
We are long.
That fucking face.
Oh, I actually forgot about everything. But you know what? It's like...
I completely forgot about that fucking face. God damn, that shit just went. I was like, hey, that scares the fuck. I know it's like the troll face, whatever, but like that shit is terrifying to me.
Yeah.
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 You're doing yourself a huge disservice, by the way, by doing that, Jed. You're very, very beautiful. Even your animation is beautiful, and yet you got that fucking thing on there. It's redunculous. But Blazer Michael over there in the chat is like, damn, Jet trolling all of us. Yes, she trolled us with that fucking Morbius review. Drove me nuts. But it's Jordan 9670. Hello there. How you doing, Jordan? How's it going? We got
swear to God, Zoom is fucking with me every single chance it gets. What the fuck?
Yeah, dude. No, it's frustrating as fuck. It could be your internet though, or it could be the
program literally just crashes. It has nothing to do with my internet, because like I can hear you guys, I can hear everything going on. I'm assuming you can hear me without it being robotic. It's just literally, it'll just do that circle thing. It'll just turn to widescreen, and sometimes you'll hear me. Oh shit! Oh, I get it. That's
that thing I did last night. I basically was like, I don't give a fuck about the police. Like, I'm not scared of the fucking police. And I said it, and I was dead serious, by the way. But
I get it.
Yeah, no, because you've seen me. Well, that day you didn't see me. You heard about it. But yeah, Jet's seen me not give a fuck about any repercussions of my actions. So, yeah. But I'm not a crazy person. I'm a nice, happy person. Lots of you guys.
No, he's actually crazy.
I mean, you guys know that Alan's way more fucking than I am. I'm quiet.
True.
I like to sit in the back.
But I've never said a cat.
You have on the show many times.
I know, I'm fucking with them.
Yeah, you're very confusing.
They know I have. The problem is I'm not gonna advertise it, because shit, we'll get in trouble with Twitch.
Possibly. I mean, I don't know what the fucking.
Honestly, man, I think you should delete that shit right fucking now, man.
No, I feel like I should. I really do. But like,
honestly,
just let you guys know.
For it.
Well, I'm gonna think about it first. He's like, go delete right fucking now.
Well, no, just because you know how Twitch is, man. It's like the algorithm's gonna catch that shit. Especially it's fucking like it's titled ACAB.
Yeah, no, that's a clip. I can't delete clips.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, I should not have said that shit on the fucking stream. Hopefully, Gene's right there. He's listening. God damn it. Oh well. But anyways, aside from all that though, so I don't want to talk too much about that double toasted Facebook page thing. The only thing I will say is that I do think it was a legitimate question. I mean, whether or not, and I'm not just trying to be nice or whatever to be like, hey, like, you know, I want to make sure Double Toast looks fucking amazing, and I don't want to make anyone feel like DT are assholes, because they're not assholes. But I will say though that, like, yeah, if someone has a question about, hey, why do I not feel representation? Meanwhile, you know, we on the chat tech and Corey and Double Toast, we talked about representation in movies and shows and whatever. So that same energy should be applied also to podcasting. And if someone has a question about it,
it's not in the DT. I remember getting called out because before Dune came out, going because there's this one post basically saying, how come this movie that's has something to do with Arab representation has no Arabs in it? And I was like, legitimately asking, yeah, what the fuck? And people are like, oh, fantasy's a movie, yada yada. And this is a DT community. It's unfortunately you see that a lot of times because me and Nick, we mod the fucking page. The reason that shit happens is because we see it and we approve it. It goes fucking through. So when we think something's a legitimate question, we think something's a legitimate question. He wasn't being an asshole. He was just simply asking, like, hey, how come? And honestly, like, can you blame him? Like people were pointing out shit that hasn't happened in months, maybe even years.
No, years. Like someone brought up, well, Gene actually. I will say it just because I saw it.
A couple too.
Yeah, but like even Gene, he said Allison Verdun. That was in 2015. Like,
yeah,
no, 2016. Sorry, 2016. It was when the Civil War trailer came out, which was in March of 2016.
Oh yeah.
And then, you know, when people say like, oh, daughters and wives, I'm like, well, yeah, that's her daughters and wives. I mean, you know, like, and Jackie Venson hasn't been out since 2017 or 2016. I remember editing that video. The whole thing when she says Martin smells like balls.
That's
well, I definitely need to restart my computer, have my headphones working, but it's not like I can't talk. But yeah, honestly, the question really wasn't offensive to me. I feel like everyone jumped on that dude for literally no reason. Because I mean, let's be honest here. Like, there's been a couple black women on, like, for trivia and everything like that. But that's you kind of have to fight to be on trivia for Double Toasted. It's very few, like, far in between, like, the last time we actually seen black women, or actually a lot of different women in general come on the show. Because if they do come on the show, they're probably like the girlfriends of someone who's visiting and they don't really even want to be on, blah blah blah. But I think the problem is more of not having a lot of women on in general. Because if they were to ask, like, oh, like, has there ever been any Asian women on? Maybe you could say like 2. I only know of like 1. Or like any like Latinas. Like, has there been any? I don't know. And if there has, it's been a long fucking time. I wouldn't have known. I don't think the question was malicious in any way. It's just like, if you go to their YouTube page, you wouldn't see any black women. So it's just like, and if you did want to actually look for them, that's a lot of searching. That is a lot of fucking searching.
And the only thing I will say is, like, when it comes to like Alan, because I know you're about to say something, Alan, but like, keep in mind, guys, he doesn't watch all the shows. Like, I mean, like, let's be straight up. Like, you and Ganja have not really watched. You guys were like, oh, Chris Herman, who's that? And that was like a year into his fucking being on the show.
We get it through osmosis.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, the only reason, that's why I'm not like, you know, throwing the floor to Alan. But the thing is like, I had to watch all of them, and I will say, like, yeah, there's not a lot of black girls on there. And, you know, there might be reasons why. I don't know what those reasons why are, but I'm telling you guys right now, it's not because of Corey being racist or whatever. Like, let's stop that shit. Like, I don't know what the fuck that's coming from. So there's certain commenters that are in that post trying to, like, move the conversation to more intense, shitty, like, rude fucking thing. And the OP, I don't think was meant to do that, or else Alan would have said, hey, fuck you, I'm not gonna approve that.
I'll call because again, I was gonna call myself out. I let that post through because I was looking at that going, oh, okay, that just seemed like a legitimate question. Like, in my head, I was like, well, on top of my head, I was like, has there been a law? Because again, it's been a long time, and the reason I didn't throw my hat into that comment section is because, again, like Nick said, one, I don't watch as much DT as most people do, so I don't have as much information, and two, even if I did, I don't really think I'm the best person to argue for or against. So it's like, I just basically kind of left it there. I would be like 5 comments. I did not think it would turn to basically the biggest fight this fucking week. Biggest fight I've seen in this whole month.
Well, no, every fight is a biggest fight now. I mean, we literally had that whole fucking month.
I know it comes off as like, I mean, like, we're part of Double Toast and whatever, but I said I wasn't gonna throw in my 2 cents and just sip my tea, but it's just like some of y'all go way too hard for Corey and them when it's like just a general like criticism to where like the actual response would be like, huh, we actually haven't had that many like black content creators, well, women black content creators on, or very many women on in general. How about we actually search for some different people of color to actually like women in general to actually interview because their interviews have mostly been a sausage fest. And I will say, you guys don't always have to go out and basically like protect these guys. They're grown men. They'll figure something out or whatever. They'll take the criticism or they don't. But you don't got to go as hard as you guys do for them. They appreciate it, but the thing is, you guys don't really need to go that hard for something that was very simple.
Exactly, because then it causes a bunch of bullshit and everyone's at each other's throats, and they don't like, our community is not like that, man. It really isn't. So, you know, it used to be shitty. Like, Spill was fucking garbage, and still is, believe it or not. Spill's not even a thing anymore. And
go check the refugees at Spill.
Yeah, it's fucking rough in there, dude. God damn, your Zoom is really kicking your ass.
It's honestly, it's legitimately like this. I might have to reinstall the program because it legitimately crashes every 5 minutes.
Yeah, because my thing is it's actually messing up my shit now. But
Fuck.
yeah, which is not the worst thing, whatever. But try to leave, come back. We'll try one more time, and then we'll get into the reviews right away so you can bow out or something if it keeps fucking up. But I'm gonna spend some time with the chat really quick though. Kuroki says there are plenty of women in color that like nerd stuff. Absolutely, and I feel like, you know, I would love if that's more of a thing. I'm about to cry. I care so much about it. No, but I would love if that's something that's projected more so, like on side of a live stream or whatever, you know, whatever the case may be. Yes, Bill was toxic as fuck.
Yep. I saw a question directed at me. I saw one episode of that show. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was all right, but as someone stated on, I think on Twitter or somewhere a long time ago, it's just like this show feels like it's sponsored by Fashion Nova, and then it technically was. So I just like. It's all right. I found a few things funny, but in general, I think it could have been a lot better.
Hey, Alan, I have an idea.
What's up?
And I know that this would really suck because I think you're way better looking than me, but maybe just turn your camera off tonight, and let's see if that works. Yeah.
Hey, like I said, I don't want to fuck the show up, so.
Yeah, and plus I just want you to be part of the review because I've been trying to do these fucking recasts for a while, so I just wanted us all to be able to be here. And then still, Ganja's not here. It's like I knew something was gonna fucking go wrong.
To the joy of everybody in the fucking whatever, they don't see my fucking face today.
No, like only I am allowed to talk shit about my looks. No,
you can't stop me.
But Lucy Duck says I'm good. I'm not high today though. Aw shit, well that sucks. She was on the
change that.
Yeah, she was on those them things the other day. But I will say though, do they make you like legitimately high or just relax? Because yeah, like I talked to her about because they're like gummies that she had, and they weren't they were like sponsored ones. Like they were like legitimate. So I'm wondering how they are because yeah, I wouldn't mind getting into that stuff because I take melatonin and that messes me up pretty bad. But if there's like a very small dosage of like some kind of gummy that calms you down, I would love that. Corey says he takes them, but Corey was taking one a long time ago that really fucked him up. So yeah, I don't know. And melatonin fucks Corey up a lot. He doesn't like melatonin, so I don't know. I'm trying to figure out my way to get some good sleep and actually like go straight to sleep. Because it takes me a while to fucking get going. But anyways, Austin says, also think the trivia, certain people who want to come back should wait and let the other people try first. I also agree with that too. But I will say trivia, and I'm pretty sure Jet would probably agree with this too, and I'll let you touch in on this too, Jet. But like, when it comes to content creation or having guests on, I don't think trivia is a really good like indicator of having like black women on your show because it's really the Corey Bot show. It's not really their chance to. Like they had Sip and Play on, and Sip and Play is great. I like her streams and everything, but like for the most part, that was Corey Bot going, "Hey, I'm gonna fuck you, bitch," and it's like, I don't know if that wasn't the best way to do it. Not to say that wasn't a really good stream. That was funny as shit. I love when Corey Bot was fucking around with her and everything, but trivia. I would like to have someone literally join Corey on a review or something, or like.
I will say trivia is kind of because I mean, just like, and once again, you have to kind of fight for your spot to even do trivia with them. I personally want more content creators being interviewed. Yeah, if anything,
that would be great. So yeah, and then obviously reviews like I mean it might be hard over Skype or something, but if people live in Austin, Texas, and by the way, like people let Corey go. No, kcoolmans@gmail.com. Email him, tell him like, hey, I would like to have Kenny JD on or somebody like that, or whatever. And I'm telling you, like Corey, it doesn't have any preconceived notions of not wanting black women on. I don't know why people.
Yeah, because I will say like in that same thread, Kevin was basically just like, yeah. So what are some Black female creators you guys want on, because I mean Kenny JD's one, and just like I watch her and I actually find like I actually really like her stuff, and she has actually just started podcasting and stuff like that, so she'd be a great person to have on. There's a ton of different other creators. I mean, a lot of them tend to be more makeup related, which is kind of like it's not really in everyone's sort of ballpark, but it's just like hell, like Double Toasted's movie reviews, and they talk about pop culture all the time. So I mean, it's just like, why not?
Oh, especially the bad movie reviews, because she does some bad movies, like Bad Movie and The Beat. And it's like, dude, Bad Movie Roast, like those two go so good together. And Corey can get some ideas from some of the shit she's watched. She's watched some awful garbage. So
I've been trying to make you guys watch Butt Boy forever.
I do not want to watch.
No, you've been trying to make us watch fucking Incredible Bulk, and I'm not gonna watch
I mean, they've already watched it. They've already watched it. So now my next thing is Butt Boy.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna fight you like I've been fighting you this whole time.
And really
I'm gonna get you to watch Shark Exorcist.
I watched 20 minutes of it. I got what I needed.
So fucking terrible. Also, Blazer Michael, I want to just put this out here too, because I want to throw, like everything, I'm an egomaniac. I'm gonna make it about me. But as far as like toxicity, I think Double Toasted community has been less toxic, definitely nowadays. There's a few fucking. You know what I mean? But we won't get into that because we talked about it last night on the show. So if you guys want to watch me talk about...
what the fuck y'all do?
Yeah, me and Gaja really went the fuck off. We went off. So if you guys want to listen to that, definitely check it out from last night. I'm not going to say that person's name, but trust in me, I don't hold anything back because I don't like piece of shit motherfuckers being on programming I'm part of. But anyways.
Yes.
Yep, you know exactly what I'm talking about, sir. I talk to you about that all the time.
We can hear his hairline receding as we speak.
Oh, fucking shit.
I know there's 6 motherfuckers in the chat that are going to go run to him and say it. Go ahead.
Go tell him.
He's going to say it back to me.
I fucking love you so much.
I gave him content for a week and a half.
I fucking love you so much right now. That's great. Holy shit. But the thing is, though, to Blaze Michael's point, the Double Toast community does need some work, but I say I really love this community right now. If you look on YouTube comments, there's never any racist shit. Everyone's being fucking cool. It is what it is. And let you in, bitch. Holy shit. So he's here. I was talking shit about you earlier, Ganja, and you didn't even join this fucking thing. Where the fuck are you?
No, go home.
Where is he at? The fucking is. Oh wait, I think I just saw him coming. Yep, there it is. Oh. Finally, there we go. God damn it. Regine's like the racism is subliminal. Yeah, possibly. You got
asked for 10 minutes.
It just really popped up right now, bro.
Man.
But damn,
kick his ass out again. Get him.
Are you in a fucking phone booth right now? What the fuck's that?
Not yet. I'm gonna turn Superman when I get a second.
No, but he sounds like Chris Tucker though. He's like, man, what the fuck's going on, Craig? Let me in. I'm hungry.
Craig, I'm gonna try to shoot you, man. I'm trying to pick man. You fucking me
up. Instead of Rush Hour 4, were you Chris Tucker or a fucking chipmunk?
Yeah, probably.
Yes.
Yeah. I thought he was trying to do Elmo. I don't know. That was
I can do Elmo too.
Hey, no. Elmo's all about that life. No, but the thing is though, is like, yeah, on top of just the community being somewhat toxic, but like for me, I really like the Double Toast community right now as it is, and it's all thanks to people like Alan and fucking Aaron Gomez and Rose and Reese and myself and just all the mods that we have in our group and everything. I mean, it's been great, but we actually almost had a bad situation with Chad Tech community because at this point, I think that our community we've been able to carve ourselves out a piece of this community, and it's our own. And that one particular person that me and Ganja, did not say his name by the way, Ganja, but the one person we were talking about last night, which they can check it out in the VOD. But
Carlos?
Huh?
Carlos?
You just said don't say the name. Said, your first thought is to say a name.
Oh no, you're right. What was that?
You were still wrong.
And he's still trying to say his name. Like, how far? Are you a fucking old man? He's just like
no. It was John. John, that motherfucker.
Yeah, no, it started with a J. I'll tell you that fucking much. But anyways, the thing is though, is like that person was in our community and it was creating a problem. And Blazer Michael called it out. And I gotta tell you, I'm gonna give Blazer Michael a lot of credit there. Now, granted, you got my goddamn nerves sometimes because always trying to make me out to be a villain, but. Blazer Michael literally was like, hey, dude, I don't like that, someone's getting bullied. I don't like that shit. I don't like when people talk like that. I don't like everyone ganging up on one fucking person. And I thought that no one gave a shit. And when I saw somebody like Blazer Michael care, and then I started asking around, and I'm like, wow, more people care just like Blazer does. And literally, we started like, hey, you're going to act like a fucking asshole, you're out of here. And we started doing that. And literally, because of that initial, like, I don't like people bullying other people, I fucking love the chat tag community. Like, everyone's fucking cool as shit, man. There's never any fucking problems nowadays. And if there is, like, everyone talks about it like a fucking adult. And I gotta give a big shout out to Blazer Michael for that shit. And lots of other people like Bittersweet and fucking, I want to name more people, but they're not in our chat, so I don't want to like say their name and then they get like upset that I'm talking about them when they're not here. But y'all know who you are, so yeah, just want to say thank you for that shit. Seriously, it's been fucking awesome. But anyways, so just so you know, Ganja, Alan has turned his webcam off because his Zoom's fucking up, and every time he talks, the shit freezes on him and puts it on me.
Yeah, it seems to be the webcam problem because it hasn't frozen at all, which really sucks because I like being on camera.
So what
I
you're
have a
saying,
huge
his
ego.
cheap ass buying a webcast is finally coming to bite him in the ass.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't hear you over your 2004 green screen effects.
Hey,
Hey,
bitch,
that's my
I paid
idea.
a lot for those 2004 green screens.
Yeah, but you're not
motherfucker.
insulting me right now.
I feel insulted. Like I was like, yo,
Yeah, but it's not
Ganja.
directed towards you. It's directed towards Mr. I'm trying to fly like Superman and Christopher.
I was
Fucking
like-
Alan got the pistols out today.
I
I don't
know.
give a fuck.
No, when Alan's
He
not
ain't
on
got
camera.
no pistols, Jet. He got squirt guns. Calm down.
No shit.
And bitch, you're made of sugar, so fuck you.
Jesus fucking
And
Christ,
now he's making fun of my diabetes, y'all.
dude. I am loving
Yeah,
Alan.
But yeah.
I am loving Alan today. I think when he's
nothing
off
more
camera, he
sugary
turns
than
into
your
an
asshole,
asshole.
my friend.
No.
No, dude.
I just don't
Okay,
have to... What?
I'm gonna be. I have a theory.
Oh no, you don't.
Oh come on, you don't like any of my jokes. I mean my theories.
Yeah.
No, that's not a joke. I'm
still
fucking
right.
being serious. I'm being serious. No, not a joke. Some serious shit. Okay. Remember when I was picking on you a lot a few years ago? I think the reason why.
Yesterday?
Shut the fuck up. It's okay. No, I think it's because I wasn't on camera, so I didn't have to. You didn't have to see my face and like look at me like I felt bad for saying something, whatever. And now your camera's off. You're being a dick. I think that's what it is. If you're anonymous and you don't have a camera on, you get balls. Oh,
Fuck you.
oh okay.
I do whatever the fuck I want. You forget. I do whatever I want, whatever I want.
Oh yeah. Wait till Daddy Zoom comes in and says, "Hey, shut the fuck up."
Hey, you fucking paid for the Zoom. This isn't my fucking fault.
I know, man. Every time I pay for something, it fucking goes wrong. I swear to God.
Yeah.
I do have an idea though.
Fucking- What's up?
I think you're if you have a setting on your camera or a Logitech program, whatever. I think you probably have it on too much HD or something. That might be it.
Maybe. Can I change it on the Zoom itself, or do I have to change it in the program?
The program, the Logitech program, if you have it. I mean, you have to have downloaded it.
What?
Yeah.
I
'cause
think I do actually. So
believe it or not, though, because this happened to me when I first did it was too much HD, and it is what it is. Jet's gonna be restarting her computer, so thank you very much, Jet. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer for the Sonic 2 thing, just so you can be on that. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, I gotta talk about something really quick. I'm gonna complain to Double Toasted really quick, and that is that tonight's review is a Wicker Man. And Toasties, look, I appreciate you helping out Double Toasted when you vote on things and et cetera, et cetera. It's fucking awesome when you guys do that. However, the Wicker Man sucks.
The Wicker Man's not a bad movie.
What the? Wait, hold the fucking phone.
What are you talking about?
It's so bad.
No, it's not. It's actually a really good movie. It's one of Nicolas Cage's best movies. It's a mystery. You don't actually know what's going on. A lot of the characters are really acting their asses off. It has incredible like CGI as it gets towards the end of the movie. It's actually incredibly tense the entire time.
Okay, and this is when you go like, haha, you're joking.
No, I really enjoy it. It's actually better than the remake because it's a remake of another movie.
Oh, you wait. So you like the original?
No. I think it's the one with Nicolas Cage is better than the original.
I swear to God, I think you're joking, dude. Like, if I would literally, like, your face is doing something. You're, like, kind of smiling a little bit. Right?
Yeah, I'm fucking with you.
Okay, God damn it, dude. Like, I was so fucking confused.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
I was like,
Ganja's-
how long? How long?
Ganja's audio isn't working.
Now it is,
Fuck
because I want to
Zoom.
know one thing. Why'd you believe his ass?
Because I'm
Yeah,
fucking
really,
stupid,
honestly.
bro.
Yeah, that's
He
his
hates
fault, not mine.
bees. He hates
Yeah,
any
that
insect.
should have been the first indication.
This motherfucker didn't go see a bug life because there was a bug in it.
No, because
That's
it's
hilarious.
Candyman.
I'll be right back, though. Corey's calling me, but you guys go ahead and talk. I'll be right
Oh,
back.
great.
Alan,
we got the
Alan,
show
this
back.
movie- look, the only thing good about this movie is that scene where he shows up in a bear costume at a
Punches
fucking
her
door
the fuck
and
out.
just white hooks that one lady, and it's treated as a serious fucking movie still at that point.
Oh no, the entire movie. That's what I love about this movie. It's a perfect bad movie roast because the entire movie is focused on being like as serious as possible, but does the dumbest shit humanly imaginable. That bee scene. I mean, to be honest, how are you gonna fucking do a man game? Honestly, you probably could have done that as a practical effect. Bees don't actually fuck with you that much, especially honeybees.
I just want to respond to Ryan real quick. Not only have I seen Ants, I read the book, The Communist Manifesto. It's a great fucking series.
What?
Oh, you don't know this? All right. if you watch the original Ants movie, it has a lot of like socialist and communist undertones. Matter of fact, at one point there's a dialogue exchange between two random ants where he goes, "Oh man, I just realized the workers own the means of production."
Wait, he actually says that. In the
He
movie?
actually says that line to
Jesus
line.
fucking Christ.
Yeah, that movie, like, straight up. Like, I don't know much about manifestos and manimomos on gakapupus or whatever the fuck.
Mighty
that shit is.
Momos, I like that. I'm gonna steal that.
Yeah,
Mighty
Momos.
I still to this day confuse ants and A Bug's Life.
That's so fucking dumb. Like, in ants, they're all brown and shit. And
Sorry, you want to repeat that?
they're Mexican.
The Mexican
Cool.
socialist, y'all.
Hey, we gotta get out of here, fool. They're fucking crazy.
Fucking vatos for the people, eh?
Come on, hey, fucking, hey, you're gonna jeopardize the hill, fool. What the fuck you
And
doing?
then pump up past
Hey.
the original shit, bro.
Hey,
I mean,
pick
on
up
top
that
of your
leaf.
guys being, on top of your incredibly racist bit, I wonder if that would actually be a thing. Like, do dogs think in like different accents and shit in different
They
countries?
speak Spanish. No, hold on. This is actually a good question. Dogs will actually learn the language of their owner. I was watching a TikTok, and again, this is a TikTok, so I don't know how true this is. But they were talking to dog trainers, and one of the things they do when they get an adopted dog is to figure out if the dog knows any other languages. And usually it's Spanish or sometimes random languages. But this one dog was having I think it was behavioral problem with his owner, and he was trying to get to communicate with him. And then after going through the language behavioral program, they figured out the motherfucker spoke German. Because the minute he said sit in German, he did it.
No, that's fucking great, dude.
But again, like that sounds
You get a
ridiculous.
chat attack.
Yeah, go with your tactical.
See, that sounds crazy and ridiculous, but like at the end of the day, your dog doesn't actually understand you. Your pets don't actually understand you. They just recognize specific phrases that are repeated. Like they have no idea what those fucking words mean at all. They're
No,
just
they
saying
can't.
random shit.
No, they can associate words with objects and all kinds of shit.
But
Dogs
again,
are highly
they can
intelligent.
associate any words though. The fact that you tell your dog to sit and it sits, you could literally use any word there. The word sit
Nah.
is usually just for the owner.
The main reason for commands and that stuff is to give them specific words and tones so they can understand what that type of action you want. This is mostly for dogs. Other animals different. Like if we're talking about cows, they don't give a fuck what you have to say. But like dogs have been trained and they've done studies on them thoroughly enough that they do understand human conversation and human emotions, and they also understand your facial expressions.
Yeah.
But your dog doesn't have. He's not speaking like fucking George Lopez, all right? He don't got no accent. He ain't no like stereotypical character from the 1940s and walking around your house. Now, he ain't like that. But he does understand what you're trying to talk to
My
him
dog
within his
does.
own concept.
My dog definitely has an accent.
Yeah, what
What's
do you
your
think? How,
process?
yeah, if it could speak English, how would Bruno sound?
Very slow, very dumb. He would pretty much sound sleepy all the time while sounding like he has a mouthful of spit.
Like
so
Snuffleupagus.
like ganja, got it.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking like Snuffleupagus from Sesame
No, I
Street, like just big burn, mine.
First
got
of all,
that
it's not a
good
mouthful
shit.
of spit. It's a nose full of phlegm. Get it right, bitch.
Yeah,
It's about the same. Still sound like you're sucking a dude off.
How would you
Jesus.
I mean, hey, you're talking.
How little is your dick or how bad is the blowjob that they're still conversating with you during it?
Oh,
You
man.
tell me.
Look, I don't.
What do you mean you tell me? Are you about to whip it out?
Please
Girls, you're both beautiful.
Thank you, Mama Jack.
Who's more beautiful?
don't. I know. I was like, look, there's a lot of people watching today for some fucking reason.
65
Please.
people.
And I'm
Can we
like-
get 4 more?
And like, I'm not. That's what she didn't
Greedy
say.
motherfucker.
Yeah. No, he wants to do it because 69.
Nice.
I know.
Yeah. Well, fucking
That's his
stupid.
favorite position right now.
Yeah. Is it? Hey,
What?
what's your favorite position, Alan? You brought it up.
You know what? 500 bits.
Oh,
They won't pay
to
us
know
that
that you like to
much.
be on
Hey,
top,
exactly.
fuck that. Like,
Exactly.
no,
Everyone loses today.
no, but for real though, what's your favorite position?
I said what I said.
I feel like he's lazy and does missionary.
Well, missionary is not really lazy. Though.
Missionary is lazy. There's
not
certain
that
ways
It's
that you
lazy
do
for your
missionary and be
crackhead
lazy.
ass that needs to fucking do all sorts of crazy bullshit just to get off.
Well, I'm sorry you don't know how to corkscrew.
Wait, hold on. So really
fuck
quick,
is-
can we just bring up that now when his camera's on, he's being super complimentary. Oh, I'm sorry, Ganja, I can't be Captain Fuck a Bitch the way she wants it. I'm sorry, I can't get it past the fucking goal
Oh,
line.
what? Just because my
Like-
camera's on, you suddenly gotta hook up with your best friend?
Oh,
damn.
shit! Gene! You have to now! You
Yo,
have to
I didn't
now!
think he would do that, but honestly, it's Gene. If anyone was going to, it would have been him.
Now pay up, bitch.
We'll all do it. I'm gonna say my favorite too, but you go first.
Yeah, yeah.
Why
we're all
did I get
messing with
dragged
you.
into this?
Oh, we have to.
What the fuck?
Okay. Only me. Only whoever wants to. But Alan, you have to though.
Yeah. I have to.
Okay.
I'm trying to describe the fucking position, but girl sitting on me here.
I said right here, bitch.
What? You get to see
Please.
no, fuck it. I'm gonna discuss this shit because that's what niggas always fucking wanted.
Clip
You get
the
to
fuck
have
out
the
of
person, you get to hold them, you get to see them and look into their eyes, and you're both enjoying the fucking moment. So fuck you.
You like some titties in his face, y'all.
You goddamn right I do.
I love him. I like him.
Right here.
Right here.
That's gotta be a fucking bit action or animation.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest.
I
though.
like the bits right here.
Honestly, yo,
DT
Alan,
fucking started, so have fun.
Alan, I'm gonna tell you right now, dude, you're gonna love the fuck out of the robot soon, cause like the way you say it is like I want to go zip, 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 right here. Like that was fucking, dude. You should get a sex robot. I'm just saying.
I'm good. That's just weird. That's weird and like in a existential nightmare type way.
Do you think they update the like the sex talk?
No.
Oh, daddy. You know.
I didn't even know they actually give him fucking voices. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. Alan really is submissive. He likes to be straddled, yo.
Yeah.
Goddamn right I do.
No, but you know, I'm in the same boat with him. Like the way at first
What's
when he
yours?
said it though, well, because what he was saying, I thought he was saying reverse. Thank you so much, Kirk.
I was
You're a
wondering who's
fucking
gonna clip
legend.
that shit.
You're a fucking legend, bro.
Go
Thank
fuck
you.
yourself, Kirk.
That's fucking awesome. Right here. Oh my god.
Hey, he paid for the fucking bits. So fucking he gets the
That
answer.
was
Paid for the bitch
Gene
and the
created.
gift.
Gene created a fucking moment, bro, in fucking Chat Attack history. I love
You're
you.
fucking welcome.
God damn. Anyways,
I
no,
like the bitches right here.
no, but I like a little like riding me, but like sideways action. You know what I mean? Like a leg like to the side, whatever. Like, but I'm kind of basic. I'm gonna be honest. Like I like being rode.
There's
You know?
nothing wrong with being basic.
Yeah. I'm a vanilla motherfucker.
No, all y'all trash.
Then, no, Mr. wants to OD on every goddamn thing in the world.
You know what I
True
like
person.
though? I
Yeah.
like my weird shit is like foreplay. I like doing like weird things of foreplay. Like I really love legs, dude. I want my fucking head squished. Like I love foreplay like so
I
much.
see you're also a man of culture.
Yeah, but like with sex is like
Again, that's not weird, but when people say weird with sex, it starts to get really fucking weird.
you know what it is though is like I was made a pervert before I wanted to be a pervert when I was a kid because I saw shit way too not too
Yeah.
fast, but it's just like you know when you're supposed to start off like see a naked girl and then you see porn and then you start thinking shit, then you whatever.
Oh no, there's no progression. That shit's random as fuck sometimes.
Well, sometimes, because for me, I started off as sex first, and then I learned this shit after. It was like, what the fuck? So
yeah.
I was weird for me. I was scary as fuck. Sex was a scary thing. So for
That
me,
explains so much about you.
yeah, you know. But hey, you know what explains I'm cool? I don't know. I'm stupid.
No, that's not how that works, but okay.
Yeah, no, thank you.
I
I'm trying
don't know
to.
what gang sign were you throwing out.
I've been talking to a lot of white people lately.
Look, two Vatos somewhere in Arizona knows what he's talking about.
Wait, what did they do to me? Like, hey, remember that
Because you're
fool?
throwing up those weird ass gang signs, and they're just like, "Hey, there's my buddy."
Yeah, no fucking the crow, fat crows. Home.
Bro, bro.
Whatever, you know what I mean?
That probably does not mean the that probably means some of the bullshit.
I know it was actually Phoenix, like the whoop whoop, because of West Side Phoenix. Like, well, it's actually like this.
That's actually really creative.
Yeah. Anyways, I actually used to be in a gang. I'm not even joking. But yeah.
It was that time. You were either in a gang or you getting beat up by gangs.
I was too, but we were like, you were in a real one. I was in like some bullshit one that just want to hang out and just like beef with other people down the block. That wasn't a real game.
Yeah.
No.
But no.
I just
Anyways.
got beat up by gangs.
But Jet, want to answer that question? What's your favorite position?
Come on,
First of all,
Ariana.
that's giving off to way too much information about me.
Okay.
I'm a mysterious bitch.
How much pickles are involved?
Oh, man.
I like to.
That is a great question, my friend. Really quick.
I think I know what it is, but I'm not gonna say it. But then also too, it's like you know, like no one has to answer they don't want to. But yeah. Anyways, Ganja, you sir, what is your favorite position, man?
I like it all. I mean, like, I do all of them. Like,
This isn't all you can eat buffet, motherfucker.
legit,
Pickles.
my favorite one, and this is back when I used to work out, was the one where you like do like a standing doggy style, and
Oh, yeah.
that one is a perfect one to pull on the shower, but it requires you to do leg day. I haven't done leg day in a
Yeah,
while, so
fair.
that one is now off my repertoire.
Nah, just
Yeah.
get a fucking crutch.
Yeah.
But when y'all talking about like y'all being nasty and shit, like I have a lot of sins, many to count. But like I think the weirdest, most fetishy thing I ever had to do in bed was those giant fist toys.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
A girl asked me to put one of those fist toys in her asshole, and then asked me to fist her with my right hand.
Damn, she said,
So,
"Give me the Mike Tyson, dog."
I was
What?
like this in there.
Yeah, dude. Hold on. I was showing him my.
Want the GIF action?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I was like that. So this is the dildo going in.
So she became a Muppet.
Yeah, I pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, and then she was like, "Oh,
It's time to start the music. It's time to light the lights."
I'm just looking at our tags going, who came here for film or chatty or news? And just hearing about Gotcha fisting a random
So
woman.
really quick, this fist though, was that the Hulk fist? Like the Hulk smash, big green fucking.
I don't think
Yeah.
she physically.
All right. You ever seen the fist from Friday After the Next in the uncle's sex drawer?
Yeah,
that's up there hanging? It was that one.
Yeah, so he gave her the 1-2 buckle my shoe. That's fucking awesome, dude.
What?
I heard that reference recently.
I don't know how she normally shits. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
At this point, probably very easily.
Like
All
you
right.
fart, your asshole flies out. I don't know how that works.
Like her ass is
Turned
like.
her- she turned her ass into an air gun. Fire t-shirts out of that thing.
That ass had teeth, man. I swear to God. No, but no, that's awesome.
What the fuck?
He's like, no, but.
I'm just
Whole
amazed how
turkey.
much the human orifice can stretch out. It's amazing. It's a wonderful world of human body.
Can I ask you a question? Like, I'm gonna get like
Yes.
really disgusting. Alan, close your ears, because you're not gonna like this.
I
No, he's
hate
not.
this. I hate this already.
Did this?
Gonna
Smell?
ask about a Cosby sweater.
Wait,
What?
what?
Cosby sweater.
Coffee splitter? What's that?
No, Cosby sweater.
Cosby?
So,
What the
so a
fuck? Is
Cosby sweater is when you eat a whole bunch of brightly colored cereals, and then you proceed to throw up on someone's chest.
Why is that called
That's-
the
No,
There's
if you watch
so
Cosby,
many questions.
no, it perfectly explains. Let me show you a picture of Bill Cosby from the Cosby Show. Let
Look,
me show
that
you.
sounds like something from Urban Dictionary that
That
someone
does.
doesn't really do. But I
Dude,
also
look.
feel like someone out there has
Yeah,
done the
okay, there we
Cosby
go.
sweater.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look.
That's
Oh,
fair.
right here. Look at that. That
That
fucking
does look
throw
like
up.
someone. That looks like if someone took a lot of acid and was just staring at some dude's shirt.
All
And
right,
then-
so that green one, I've seen that at a hotel carpet.
Yeah.
Actually,
Oh.
yeah. Actually,
God.
the one right beside the green one, I think I actually had his carpet.
What, this one?
No, the other one.
Okay, I
on the
thought
right
you were
side.
like trying to be like the guy from People Under the Stairs, you know, showing.
No,
Black
I actually
Pride.
think I legitimately had that carpet as a kid.
Yeah. Well, Jesus Christ. That was. Did
To the
you?
master drapes. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
Yeah, you could have. That was a
No, I
shitty
couldn't.
joke.
It was too good. It was too good.
That's what she said.
That was pretty fucking awesome.
Requires ketamine to be pleasurable. Okay.
But,
Sorry,
but
what?
anyway, you can finish asking Gandhi his question.
No, you can't. We can
Bittersweet
move
is
on.
dropping some knowledge in the chat right now, or she's just snitching on herself. One or the other.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, fuck you, Jamie. Give me. Oh no! Give me.
She thought about, well, because you said the human orifice can stretch a lot. It's a beautiful thing. And she thought about, giving birth.
Oh, okay. Jesus Christ. Cleveland Steamer. Is that a piece? Is that dropping
Yeah.
a fucking deuce?
Yeah, that
I think
involves.
that's you
dude.
shitting on a woman's chest, which, whoo!
Yeah, but
Who
like,
is
what does
it?
that do with? Does that happen a lot in Cleveland though? It's like I'm gonna give you the Cleveland Steamer as opposed to the Arizona Stinker. Like
I gotta hit up an expert.
Yeah, exactly.
I know someone from Cleveland who's an expert in duty.
Yeah, you do too, Alan. You know this.
Do
person.
I?
He's got shitty opinions.
Yeah.
Wait, Nick's not from Cleveland?
Not yet.
What the fuck did I do? I'm just trying to like teach you guys something.
I'm surprised you haven't figured it out yet.
Oh, no, I did, but...
Yeah, we can't say
I
his
just
name
want
on
to poke at
stream.
Nick.
Yeah. Oh well. Hey, hey guys, I'm being picked on again. Poor me. Woe is fucking me.
It's okay.
Um,
Just do a podcast tomorrow where we talk
It's
shit
because
about
you
when
wore
I'm
that
not
checker
around.
shirt today. I had to pick on you.
Yeah, you're wearing a plaid again.
Yeah, I
Did
know.
Jeff pull you into it?
No, I decided to do it because I'm a grown up and I make decisions on my own. And
I'm
stuff.
fucking grown up. I'm still wearing t-shirts. What up?
Yeah.
Chat tag.
Oh, that's
yeah.
a midnight chat
That's a
tag.
sweater.
That's awesome. That's
No,
midnight-
it's called addition shirts. You know.
Yeah.
Top shirt, bottom shirt.
Layering. He's a fancy
Right,
young
why don't we
man.
live in a winter
I
state,
wear
Alan?
2 shirts all the goddamn time.
Yeah, but the bottom shirt, I think, is part of your skin now. I've never seen you without the red part.
Yeah, honestly, dude, like we don't even do flex and chill anymore. What the fuck are you doing with that red
Yeah.
shirt?
It got to a point where I just like, honestly, these are my 2
This
favorite
motherfucker
colors.
was making fun of me earlier about being in a phone booth, and meanwhile, he's got his Superman outfit ready.
I know, right? Like dun 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 dun. Captain Reviews.
Well, yeah, my city needs me. You
Just
know, we
fucking
gotta stop
rips
the
it
people
one
from
day.
jaywalking.
Yeah,
whatever
he was
fucking
like,
happens this
here
thing.
he comes. He's not gonna give it a 5 out of 5.
Show me a perfect movie. Show me a movie that
Terminator 2. I keep showing you.
Show me. You literally pointed out.
Your
flaws in the
definition of perfect is so high, Alan. I will have to show you a
movie. Show
movie
me a
in
perfect
heaven.
movie. Nick has pointed out. I haven't seen errors in Terminator 2, but Nick has pointed out errors in that movie.
Yeah.
Have
But
you,
it's still
all
5
what
out of
is a
5. It's
perfect movie
amazing.
for you? What is a perfect movie?
Yeah. What's the closest
There
to
aren't
perfect?
any.
The closest to perfect. Like the closest.
Okay, The Dark Knight.
So then call that 5 out of 5. That's a 5 out of 5.
No, because there's a scene in that movie I legitimately think is terrible.
I can't.
It's the first time Harvey Dent's on. The first time Harvey Dent shows up, it's so tonally bad. I legitimately thought it was a comedy for like
This
5 minutes.
motherfucker's idea of perfect is biblical.
Yeah.
There's no way to attain it without sacrificing yourself.
I will say, religious or not, I think the Bible is a fucking killer book.
Bro,
I mean, it's literally killed my people for thousands of years. So you're right.
and there's some stories in there. If you make it to a movie, it'd be pretty fucking badass. Like, no one has done the War of the Angels yet, when Satan actually betrays God.
Yeah.
And it's like a whole battle between like demons and shit, and like angelic creatures that look like 6 eyes and 5
No,
wings.
fuck that shit. I don't want that fucking story because that's just gonna be a typical like CGI battle. I want the
that.
story of Job, where the devil calls up God and goes, "Hey, the only reason those people like you is because you give them shit. Take that shit away, they'll hate you." I fucking love that story.
You don't want to hear about the 7 princes of hell?
I mean, I wouldn't mind hearing about that.
By the way, if you actually read the Bible, the devil's not that bad of a guy.
He really isn't. He really
He
isn't.
gets a really bad rep. It's actually kind of hilarious.
No, and then God's a fucking like sorry.
Oh, God's a fucking petty piece of shit.
Yeah, like there's a part where I think it is Job, but he like has a person go and like kill his fucking kids or whatever. And he's like, God, is that what you wanted? And he's like, can't believe you listened to me and killed them. He's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, the story of Job, for people that don't know it, basically the devil calls up God and goes, the only reason your followers love you is because you give them shit. So if you actually didn't give them anything, they would hate you. And God goes, no, they love me, of course. Hey, that guy Job, you gave him a lot of shit. Take away all of his shit. I bet he'll hate you. He's like, no, he'll love me. Kills his crops, kills his family. And Job goes, fuck you, renounces God, yada, yada.
You forget the boils on his ass.
Oh, yeah. He fucks with them. And that's the Old Testament. The Old Testament, he renounces God, yada, yada. Devil wins that discussion. In the New Testament, they rewrote that shit where he still worships God because it's the Christian Bible and we can rewrite it as many times as we fucking need to.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
You think Star Wars changes its rules, Diaz?
I know, dude. Fucking for set positions in the Bible, this is like Sunday school. I will say, this is like Star Wars and it is kind of like Endgame, but at the end of the day, the Bible did it first.
It did.
Actually, it didn't. The Bible is just retold stories of Greek mythology.
You fucking Jed!
What? No.
I know, I did the joke. You can't do the Mike Matei joke when I just kind of stole your thunder before you even said anything, Jed.
But you fucking got it wrong because Mike Matei did it first.
Mike Matei is Jesus, essentially, is what Jed's saying. Like he
by the way, most of modern religion is just repurposed North and Greek mythology.
I guess. But either way, look, we're gonna get into the reviews so we can get the fuck out of here. It's gonna be a long night.
So we're reviewing the Bible, the Old Testament, then the New Testament.
I know. I give it a 5 out of 5 because I want to go to hell.
Can we do that for Easter? Did Easter already pass?
Oh, dude, do you want to? No, it didn't pass already. But I want to talk
about. Review the Bible for Easter.
We can if you want.
I don't know who's gonna reread all that.
We'll pick a passage.
Jet, you need Jesus.
No, I don't.
You've been collecting skulls and shit. You need Jesus, all right? Like, I'm just saying.
Yeah, you've committed every possible sin there is.
Yeah.
I didn't kill the fucking animal.
Still.
Not yet.
Yeah, exactly, not yet.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
She's gonna buy a live animal on Amazon and fucking
fucking open boxing.
It's my dog. I can do what I want with
it. Bro's like, no, not again.
Not my dick.
Not my dick.
I have no interest in killing other animals. I just want their body parts.
It's very
that is somehow creepier.
Here's what's not creepy though. Sonic 2. Sonic the Hedgehog, man. I loved the first movie. When it was coming out, I was kind of thinking like maybe I'm not gonna watch this. Maybe I don't really give a shit about watching it. It is what it is. But the thing is, man, like hearing reviews about it, I was starting to get a little excited. But then people kind of go nuts with the reviews, blah blah blah. So who knows? And then I saw this on bootleg and saw about 30 minutes of it, and I was like, holy fuck. I need to see this in movie theater because this movie is actually really, really good. Now, I didn't get a chance to, but I'm not going to reveal how I ended up watching the actual movie, even though I think I just did that about 30 seconds ago, but it's okay. But, yeah, dude, overall, I will say that, like, when it comes to, like, Sonic, whatever, I'm not expecting a whole lot. I just want Jim Carrey to be fucking nuts and crazy and etc. But they do things here, like, look at this scene. This scene with all that fucking crazy, like, graphics and special effects and everything, they did not have to do that. It's fucking Sonic. And this thing goes out of its way to keep, like, just giving you more and more and more jokes, more action, more lore from Sonic, etc. And I'm coming from a perspective of not being a Sonic fan. I actually hate Sonic big time. I cannot stand Sonic. But, yeah, dude, I mean, before I even continue on, like, Alan, you know, go ahead, man. Like, before watching this, were you hyped? Because the first one, you were hyped to see it go bad. You wanted this to be a shit movie. So now here with Sonic 2, were you expecting good or bad?
I honestly was worried because it's like I love first to me. The first Sonic was a bit generic, because a typical hey, fish out of water. I mean, a person from a different world got to interact with humans and shit. But it was endearing. The character was charming. The action scenes, those spars were really good and really well done. And when it came to the second one, my immediate thought was, I think Tails is the most annoying character in human fucking history. Someone did a poll on, Double Toasted fan page. What's the most annoying character of all time? And if you say anything but Tails, you're fucking wrong. Because Tails has always sounded fucking annoying. I don't give a goddamn shit if he had the same voice for 20 fucking years. He's the most annoying fucking little shit in the goddamn world. And the fact that he's gonna be in this movie, I'm like, oh god. But
he's 8 years old. Why do you hate him so much?
Because he's so annoying. He sounds like a little bitch.
You didn't literally
I invented this thing for
You know your voice is not too far away from Tails, right?
Yeah, fuck you.
I'm sorry.
I'm
I'm just saying.
Look, I'm
I mean, I
closer to
consider
Knuckles.
you my Tails.
You really are Ganja's Tails. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
I'm sad as I'm not as whiny of a bitch as he is.
All right. All right. By this much.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm sorry, man. It's some true serious.
No, it's not the truth. That's because of the fucking sidekick. What about like Batman and Robin? Why can't we do some cool shit?
You want to be Robin?
He's kind of cool.
Look,
So,
only,
like,
Tails.
only if you
so,
wear
like,
the
which
skin tight outfit from the original run.
Yeah, I concur.
Cooler than Tails. At least he grows up to do some shit. Tails
Yeah,
been 80
Nick
for 30
Shadow
years.
and Jet here
So
is
Nick-
definitely Rouge, that one
Rouge the Bat.
the Bat character.
Listen, I don't want to say you're right, but you're definitely right.
Thank you.
You would cosplay that in a fucking minute if you could.
Yeah, we don't know anybody cool enough to be Knuckles. Unfortunately.
I'll take Knuckles too. Don't worry.
Yeah, Jet can be Knuckles too.
but
Especially
even-
after Ganja says some stupid shit. But like, yeah.
I do be catching them hands.
But your
But
thoughts on
even
Knuckles too, though, because you remember Idris Elba being in the trailer there.
Sexy
Alan.
ass fucking Knuckles, man.
Yeah, and it was weird because I saw the trailer. I was like, "Yo, he comes in and goes, you think I need your power?" And fucking fucks him up immediately. I'm like, that's great because I always hate the sequel of, oh, we got to just keep going doing the same MacGuffin as last time. It's like, no, like the fact that the character exists is almost like his power is irrelevant to why Knuckles needs him. He needs him to find something else. Basically, they're trying to find something else through Sonic. You know, Sonic doesn't know what the fuck's going on. He's just trying to live his life. And what I like is, much like the first movies, he's trying to find a family. With this one, he's trying to see if he can move on and find his own world. And I kind of like that because one of the biggest things people always have with these kinds of movies is the human characters suck. We need to only focus on the animated characters. And I've always hated that mentality because it's like, you're doing this live action for a reason. Have a mix of the two. And as much this movie does it very well, much like the first one, I do like that it almost incorporates that into the plot. Instead of saying, oh, fuck it, we're just going to shove them off to the side, which I thought they were going to do very early on, they actually have the movie where it's like, no, we're actually going to build up his team organically. And by the end of it, it's like, okay, the people that are going to be part of Sonic's life, we're going to focus on them for the sequels. But it doesn't feel like we just did it to shut fans up. In fact, this is probably the best video game adaptation ever made as far as for movies.
I think
like,
both movies could be considered that at this point.
Yeah,
the first one, people were like, yeah, maybe Mortal Kombat, we can down. No, this legitimately is better than everyone.
They literally had a Super Saiyan scene.
Bro, this is the best Dragon Ball Z live action movie we'll ever fucking get.
Well, before
Like,
we
It's the
continue
closest
on
we're
to
ever
that,
gonna get.
yeah, before we
Yeah.
continue on that, like, Jay, I want to ask you really quick too. Like, on top of like what you feel about Tails and Knuckles and everything too, did you feel like this wasn't gonna be as good as the first one, or do you not really look at movies like that? Like, because I don't know, I compare everything, but were you comparing before you watched this?
Hold on. I gotta rip open my shirt to expose not my tits, but my Sonic fan shirt. I fucking love Sonic, bitch. I've always.
Damn.
Well,
I saw
She literally
fucking-
shot an energy blast that took out her Wi-Fi.
Yeah, like, or did he just turned off? Jay, are you still there?
That's me going supersonic. But
Uh,
yeah,
yeah.
I am a fucking Sonic fan. I've always been a Sonic fan, and you know what? I'm exposing it now. I love fucking Sonic. I love this shit. And the
Hold on.
second I saw,
I'm gonna test you real quick. If you really love Sonic, did you play that child mini game in Sonic Adventures 2?
I sure the fuck did.
Oh shit, she real. She real.
I even played the Game Boy shit with the fucking child.
Oh damn, I didn't go that far.
Fuck.
Fuck.
I sure fucking did. I played the shit with Blaze the cat. I actually forgot what exactly that fucking game was, but I know it was on the fucking DS. I played these fucking shits. Did I hate a lot of them? A lot of them after Heroes, I sure fucking did. But guess what? I'm still there. I still love Sonic. And the second I saw Knuckles come in that fucking trailer, I was just like, bitch, here we fucking go. Where is that fucking Knuckles rap from Sonic Adventure 2? Because we need it right fucking
No,
now.
we
In fact,
don't.
we need Pumpkin Hill and we need Unknown for Me. Both of those fucking songs slap.
in the third Sonic movie, I better get fucking Follow Me singing. I need to hear it.
Follow me.
I need it.
No, we're getting DMX. And you're gonna
I would
like it.
prefer DMX. No, and here's
That'd
the
be
thing about Jet
amazing.
too is that Jet's being for real. We actually, after watching this, or I think it was before watching this, she makes me listen to a bunch of Sonic songs, and that fucking Follow Me song is
God.
garbage. And I was
Fuck
like,
you.
oh, it's bad, dude. Come on, that skateboarder
Fuck
shit.
you.
Like, Follow
I'm sorry.
Me.
I'm with
Kind of all
I'm with
the
you
other
on this.
shit that was around that time, really.
White
Blink
boy
182.
You know
I'm
what?
with-
You know what I used to do? You know what I fucking used to do back when Sonic Adventure Battle 2 came out? I used to go into the fucking settings and I used to listen to that fucking music over and fucking over again because they let you listen to that music on the fucking game. And you know what? That's what the fuck I did. I listened to all those fucking songs. My personal favorite being Roge's fucking theme song. Who's else did I love City Escape. I love Sonic's. Tails has two different versions from Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic Adventure Battle 2. Different voice or whatever. Amy's I listened to. Basically actually no, I didn't like Eggman's. I thought Eggman's was trash.
I'm sorry. I think most of Sonic music is goddamn fucking trash. It's just discount Linkin Park / Sum 41, and it's just fucking.
You got a problem, Alan?
Yeah.
You got a problem with those?
Yeah, I
Oh.
got a problem with that. Shit's goddamn trash. Sum 41 has like 3 good songs.
That's because he was 40 at 13.
As opposed to being 12 at 32.
Hey, young at heart, motherfucker.
You both. That was good. That was a good fucking receipt. That was awesome.
Okay, 13
Oh my
going
God.
on 30 over there.
Fucking, I ain't gonna say nothing.
Okay, that's good.
I ain't gonna say shit because I feel fucking old as fuck right now. So you guys are both wonderful the way you are. No, dude,
Man,
but
you
like,
keep talking shit. I'm gonna start Sonic running with my arms, with my back and shit.
but your opinion though, Ganja,
Lamest
before
shit
watching
in the
this,
world.
were you feeling like this is gonna be better or shitty?
I thought this was gonna
compared
be
to
shitty. All right, so sequels don't tend to do well, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not as hyped as Jet. I'm not really that huge of a Sonic fan. After Sonic Adventures 2, I kind of tapped out. But like, man, this had a lot of great references as well as the way they handled the world around it. As people that really enjoy Sonic, and I'm pretty sure Jet could back me up for this one, it did a lot with the lore from the video games that would kind of seem very stupid, but kind of within this movie made it seem balanced, like the whole coins being portals, them going around the world to look for the different items, and even right down to the revelation at the end where he goes blonde. I thought that was going to be handled. I thought this wasn't even going to happen in this movie. I thought they were just going to make the Emerald story, and then the third one we'll see him turn his hair blonde. But like, no, they handle all these different beats in the Sonic story as well as the Sonic character archetypes. That it was enjoyable. Knuckles being like this kind of brute village idiot was very enjoyable play on rather than him just being, And Jet again to back me out here. He's kind of used as a token black character.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
At first he was, but then on some other somewhat black character.
I mean, Pumpkin Hill is a fucking bot, but let's be honest. Anytime you play Knuckles, they always play hip hop for him for a reason.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, because some of the
I
songs.
mean, him and
like,
another character, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
It's weird because I watched Sonic Boom and like in that show, like Knuckles can't read and seeing Knuckles read, I'm like, this is some bullshit. Oh my God.
Also, Tails was done right. I like him being his little sidekick and is like kind of like a little fanboy of Sonic. Because if you watch any of the cartoons or any of the other stuff, he kind of always be kissing Sonic's ass like that.
Oh, he's always looked up and obsessed with Sonic, so like they did it pretty well here.
And I'm glad they explained that he watched the battle because I was like, first of all, how are you a fanboy for someone you just met?
Yeah.
But watch the last Sonic movie and said, you know what, let's go.
But a lot of this feels rushed. I don't know why they felt the need to rush a lot of these storylines along just to force these characters in. Because I do feel like Tails is kind of forced into the story a little bit.
Yeah.
To try to get him going. Because you could easily take him out and just have Knuckles and Sonic have the same kind of battle without the need of the
that's
the
where I
final-
actually disagree.
the final climax.
As much as there were moments in this where I feel like maybe they could have. Oh, this movie's 20 minutes longer than the last one. And you know me, I always prefer the longer form media, the better. But I actually really enjoyed Tails. As much as I think Tails is the most annoying character in video game history, his addition to this movie was actually really, really well done. Because again, and we're not going to go into spoilers, it's more of a recap. But there was a good mirroring between how Sonic treated Tails to how Eggman, Jim Carrey treats his assistant. And they play that like very obviously in the first one, he treats him like shit. But it fits a lot better with the tone of what's going on in this movie of like, this is how Sonic, this is how good of a person is. He just met Tails. Tails is his biggest fucking fan. And he just gets a friend. So it's like, holy shit, this is fucking awesome. Whereas Eggman is treating this dude like the fucking gum underneath his fucking shoe. And you start to see, it's like, wow, like this is what happens when you have people with incredible power. One person's a huge asshole, one person's really good.
And let's be
Yeah.
honest, the human scene sucked. Anything without Jim
There,
Carrey.
there is one scene in particular. I'm glad Alan brought this up so I don't forget. That there's a fucking hilarious scene with the Eggman's assistant that I
Oh.
laughed at. I literally laughed at today.
Yeah, that seems great too.
Which one?
It has to do with him making a latte.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, that was a funny bit, but we gotta be honest here. Why were these human characters in there besides the fact that they were in the first movie?
I
Like,
actually kind of like
They
that.
literally do this bullshit Shrek 2 woman empowerment battle scene at the end where they use Tails' gadgets to break out Sonic and shit. And they got Barracuda playing. Bro, Shrek 2 already did it best. You ain't got to do it anymore. Like, they could have called the human parts out of this movie for me.
See, I kind of agreed to an extent where I feel like they should have just shortened it because I love this girl scene. I don't know who the fuck she is. I don't know why this became like the movie just stopped and said, "Hey, so we're gonna give you an episode of a show that never came out, and we're just gonna do that."
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah.
"What the fuck?" I mean, even the way it ends, like they have like it's like the music fades too, like, and we're done. So fuck the credits. Let's go back to Sonic. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Is this on commercial or something?
So
It was
what I will
odd.
say is that I do agree with the fucking wedding part. Her, I felt like it went on way too long, and I feel like you could cut her part out or make it so much shorter or do something different. But I will say the human characters are needed because it sets up something for the next movie with the addition of Gun.
Yeah. but the
Gun's
thing is-
actually pretty important.
Yeah.
I actually did like the human characters because it basically showcased the biggest, and isn't this what it's the biggest theme of the movie is Sonic. He gained his family in the first one. He needs to understand and appreciate his family, but he also needs to branch off and do his own thing. Because during a lot of the human parts, you know, you're thinking like it's going to be the typical machismo bullshit, but it's like every single time, I keep forgetting the main character, I don't call him John Marston. Every time he's looking at all his buddies, he's thinking of Sonic. He goes, hey, Sonic needs friends at his own age, you know? And you start to see like how much he cares. Like he likes Sonic, but he also understands Sonic needs people like that are animated like him, that are aliens like him, and it starts to really just kind of help.
Animated like him.
I mean, they're animated like
Yeah.
I know,
they
but the way you
literally
say
are.
that shit like it's a skin tone.
He needs some friends that have some big fucking heads just like him. Or like
Fucking eyes,
fucking 3
too.
feet tall.
Never shut the fuck up.
He needs to be with his people, his own kind.
Pretty much, but like that's why I kind of like that because it's like you start to think it's gonna be one way, but it's like the human characters, like their story doesn't matter to the plot, but it matters to the emotional core of the movie, and I really actually enjoyed that because everything in this movie, like everything they added in, it's like it makes sense, it fits in. And me saying this is the best live action Dragon Ball Z we're ever gonna get, it's not necessarily because of the fucking what Ganji was saying, dude. Like, Sonic is Goku. And Vegeta is Knuckles. Like they're literally having Dragon Ball Z.
Vegeta's coming soon. Vegeta's coming soon. Knuckles is
It's Piccolo.
Is Piccolo. It's Piccolo.
Yeah, Piccolo. Yeah. I hope you're
Yeah.
talking about it's Piccolo. But like they're literally having Dragon Ball Z S fights, like going through the air and shit. I'm like, this is amazing. Everything that they're doing with the characterization is good. It's simple, but it's to the point. Everyone in this movie actually has a pretty good modicum of intelligence. Like, do you think Dr. Eggman is immediately going to betray Knuckles? And I'm thinking, why would he be that stupid? But no, he doesn't. He actually
I like
sticks
that
with him for
scene where
good-
he gets mad, where the movie's like, no, not yet, Dr. Eggman. He kind of breaks the fourth wall and says, like, God damn it.
Yeah, I love that fucking scene. But on that note, so like the human characters, I mean, we kind of talked about like that one scene that was kind of weird with like the black girl and the husband, all that stuff. But also like Jim Carrey, I feel like he did a lot better this time. But Jack, I'm gonna ask you first, what'd you feel about Jim Carrey's performance as Eggman?
I think he did just as good this time as he did with the last movie. I don't think it was any better or any worse. I think he did the exact same.
Can I ask you a question, Jack?
Yes.
Did you get the vibes that he kind of watched the cartoon version of Dr. Eggman for this one?
I feel like he did. I remember reading somewhere that his daughter was also very into Sonic. So I feel like either he watched Sonic X or watched her play some of the recent Sonic games.
Okay.
Yeah.
'Cause I kind
know.
of got the vibe that he was doing some of the old cartoons. You remember when they had Steve Urkel do the voice?
Oh, they did? I didn't even know that. That's fucking
Awesome.
Yeah,
Steve
Steve
You know
Urkel used to
what?
do the original Sonic voice for the original run of Sonic.
He does kind of give off that he does kind of give off like Jim Carrey seems like he would watch YouTube poops like with fucking Eggman and shit, the whole
Yeah.
Pingus shit. I can see that from Jim Carrey.
See, I don't necessarily think it's anything that like deep. I think it's a situation where in the first Sonic he was essentially one of the main characters. You know, it was Sonic and it was Eggman. With this, he's kind of, I don't want to say he's a side character, but he's sharing the villain screen time with Knuckles. So he's basically just kind of doing his typical like stuff, but it's just not as focused as it would be in the other one.
Damn, that's a fucked up thing to cheer for, bro.
I know, right? Like, woo, he did.
Motherfucking dead. Woo!
We'll probably talk about that right before we get off or whatever. But you know,
I thought he died at 67. He was 63.
No, it's 67.
No, it's
you got
67.
the number wrong.
Yeah, you got the number wrong. But either way, though, yeah. You know, I guess for me, and I'll wrap it up and just kind of give my rating and everything. But this movie is 4.5 out of 5. This is near perfect for me as far as a video game movie goes. I actually like it more than first Sonic. I did not think I was gonna be able to say that, and I don't know if that's a popular opinion or not. So hopefully, I didn't make you any bad. But no, this is the best fucking video game movie. Like I don't know. Like I kind of want to say that about Mortal Kombat, Scorpion's Revenge still, because we did our best game movies of all time. But like for live action, this is still number one. Like this.
We're
That's
gonna
game
re-up
movies.
that fucking list soon.
Did I say video game movies, by the way?
You said video game movies.
Yeah.
I just laughed and kept it going. I wasn't gonna say
What? Okay.
Yeah, but no, but yeah,
I know you, Mike. We're just fucking with you, bro.
Yeah, it's all good, man. But oh, thank you, Mauricio agrees too. Yeah, like I feel like it's better than the first one. Then also too, it's like I think Jim Carrey is amazing, and if Jim Carrey really is retiring, because he said he is, this is the best way he could possibly go out. But I will say, I hope he does do one more. Sonic 3 needs Jim Carrey, and just play his character out. I'm telling you, with Shadow the well. Who knows? But I know there's other characters that might be coming in to Sonic. So that being said, it's like I want to see that interaction with Jim Carrey and other characters. So yeah, 4.5 out of 5 for me. Jed, I'm gonna go to you. What's your rating for this movie?
Personally, I thought you had me go last. I guess that's because I have a lot to say. So I'll go ahead and say I'll give this a 4.5. I fucking love this movie. It's definitely not perfect. There's some things that obviously need to be cut out, like I understood. There's some that go on way too long, the stuff with the human stuff, but I do see why they're needed, especially with the next movie coming out in that teaser. I will say though, once again with Ganja, they did feel like they were rushing things as someone who has played a lot of the Sonic games. And I feel like they're going the Sonic Adventure route with these games. They basically 100% skipped over, Sonic Adventure and like obviously the earlier Sonic games. They skipped over Sonic Adventure 1, which I feel like they would have needed to do. I mean, it's not super important to the story they're going with now, but it's just like you could have did that one first to introduce a couple other characters that are probably going to be important later. One in general being Amy. Amy is not in this movie. Amy is an important Sonic character, especially with the route they're going, that they're hinting at in the next movie. You need that character. Because she actually is important in Sonic Adventure Battle 2. But I will say, this movie probably would be probably adding way too many Sonic characters in this one would be overkill. But hopefully in the next one, they add the characters that they need to. Otherwise, like, I had so much fun with this movie. It's funny. They do the lore pretty well. Jim Carrey, once again, is good as Eggman. Sonic, still fun to watch. You definitely see him as a kid, which he obviously is. He's 14 years old. Tails is obsessed with Sonic, but not to the point where it's just like annoying, like Alan said. He's actually pretty cute in this movie. Loved him. Knuckles steals the fucking show.
He really does.
Idris Elba, god damn.
Yeah.
Knuckles is one of the best things in this fucking movie. And honestly, I love him. He's always been one of my favorites. And I love that they did him so fucking well. And he's sympathetic. And he's funny as shit. Loved him.
He's a lovable idiot.
He really is like Drax. Yeah, he reminds me of Drax a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he just has the Drax energy. Which is funny because he's not really known for that in his a lot of his iterations. I don't know about any of the new ones or the cartoon series, but like he was kind of the smart one compared to Sonic's like dumb skater dude attitude, bro.
Yeah.
Well, like in this movie, he kind of goes from Drax to Starfire.
I feel Knuckles had the most changes with his character within like everybody else. He's definitely changed the most. He's went to like sly and sneaky to absolute dumbass to just straight up Sonic's rival. What has stayed is the fact he's gullible. He gets tricked by Eggman so fucking much because of his duties as protector of the Emerald. He gets tricked all the fucking time.
Yeah, he's a gullible motherfucker.
Yeah, man. But no,
So-
but as far as all that goes, yeah, I mean, I'm glad you gave it 4.5 out of 5. But Ganja, I'm gonna ask you, man, what would you rate this movie? And any last comments you want to
I'll give it a solid 4. Sometimes I'm bordering on 3.5, mostly because of the human parts. But my personal enjoyment of it is definitely a strong 4. But like, I really did not like the human parts. I honestly, the way I watched it, I was able to skip it, fortunately. But like, man, if I was in the movie theater, I would have been bored as fuck waiting for those scenes to end or the dialogue exchanges to end to get back to the fucking Sonic shit. Like anytime Jim Carrey came on the screen for me, I enjoyed it. Like the reason I really want to ask Jet is like I felt like I was watching the animated version of the Dr. Eggman from the original Steve Urkel series run, where he's just chaotic, bombastic, and just making jokes for no fucking reason because he's just that level of crazy. And by the way, there's a slight drug joke in this movie when he's making his tea.
Yeah.
If you look at it, the liquid's blue. And if y'all don't know, blue mushrooms are not the usual kind of mushrooms you get in shiitake. So this man, for 265 days, his words, not mine, have been drinking this tea. So that explains why he didn't come back fucking normal at all.
Yeah. That's fucking hilarious. I didn't even think about that shit. And then he's over like that blue fella. He's like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, he's still charging himself up and shit. So like he lost his mind completely on this planet, and I like that touch because it allows Jim Carrey to be even more extravagant in his reactions. Which, for all the dislike and all the praise for Carrey, either one way or the other, we all gotta admit he's really good and really known for his facial expressions and bringing the energy with his body. And that's the main reason he was so fucking great in The Mask, was because he's one of those comedians that can really throw basically contort his face and body to whatever he has got to do for the comedic scene. And for Dr. Eggman, that's fucking perfect. I even like his new drippy outfit that he gets on. I don't really like the green version that happens later, but
Yeah,
that first iteration is pretty nice. It's a nice blend of new and old. But Knuckles is great. Idris Elba as Knuckles. I did not think he was going to hit out the park. I thought I was going to be like, hey, here's a famous actor doing a voice, kind of like what happened with Detective Pikachu a little bit. I was like, oh, cool, that's Ryan Reynolds Pikachu. And honestly, no, I got lost in the fact that it was Knuckles. I really believe that Idris Elba was Knuckles, as stupid and weird as that sounds. But like, sometimes a lot of actors, when they land voices and stuff, all you hear is the actor. I don't think anyone here can be like Dory is a separate character from fucking Ellen DeGeneres. You hear Ellen DeGeneres, but this that was a really good way he did the character, his inflections. I didn't feel like he was just playing Idris Elba. He actually created a character, of a tone of talking, a way of interacting with the different voice actors as well as the actors on screen through his voice acting. I thought it was hit it well. Sonic, it was a little nasally in this one, and I couldn't tell if it was John Mulaney doing the voice half the time or it was the same guy. But besides that, Sonic is solid. Sonic is going to be the same character. Tails, I didn't expect to like. I thought I was going to hate the shit out of Tails, but they really did him well, and I liked it. It's more of a young kid looking at his older brother kind of vibe. So when he's like really excited for Sonic, it doesn't feel like very fanboyish or kiss-assery. But man, this movie was solid, man. It's a 4 out of 5, 4.0 for me.
All right, nice, man. And I'm surprised that we're all agreeing. So now let's see. The pressure is on him. Let's see, Alan. Out of 5, what would you give this, man? And any last words you want to say?
Oh, this is easily a 4 out of 5. Easily.
Holy shit! Okay.
Like this is the best video game adaptation ever made. In fact, this is probably one of the best movies this year. If the Batman didn't come out this year, this would have been the best movie of the fucking year. But the Batman came out, so what's up?
Because we gave it the best movie of the year for 2019 too.
Yeah,
I'll give it. I'll keep giving every goddamn fucking year. What came out 2019? That was.
It was 2020. It was right before the coronavirus, like a week before.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was the last movie we saw in theaters.
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. Before the whole world came crashing. You know what's funny, guys, is like, who knows, if we would have waited like 2 more weeks before all meeting up that fucking week, we would have been kind of stuck there maybe, like when everything went down and no one's using planes.
Oh, that would have sucked.
Yeah.
I mean, it was in Vegas, it wouldn't be bad, but that still would have been a problem. But yeah, like I said, if the Batman did come out this year, obviously the Batman's gonna be the best movie of the year. I don't think any movie's coming out this year is gonna beat that. But this is easily number 2. This is how you do an adaptation. Whenever I talk about adaptations, that adaptations don't make me mad anymore. Is because at the end of the day, the adaptation's job isn't necessarily to sit there and be like, hey, fan, this is only for you. It's supposed to get motherfuckers like me that think Sonic is the worst blight that's ever been on the video game industry ever. I can't think of a single goddamn franchise that has not necessarily ruined the industry, but has caused so much vitriolic, toxic bullshit in the industry. This is a franchise that for 20 fucking years has had nothing but garbage entries that I can't fucking believe it's the first video game franchise that's had an adaptation that's successful 2 in a row. Like this was 2 in a row. The what's this already made? It's already made more of its budget. This movie made as much as Morbius did in 2 weeks in one fucking.
Yo, this motherfucker
like,
needed Morbius
in one day. Yeah,
in one day, it made more than Morbius did in 2 fucking weeks. Like this is successful. It's a lot of fun. Again, Tails, who I think is the most annoying fucking character in human history, is actually pretty good. I did like the whole buddy sidekick. It reminded me of Diddy Kong and Donkey Kong. Like I got that dynamic, and I always loved those two characters. I like that a lot of his tech was like it helped out, but it wasn't like Deus Ex Machina because there's an entire dance battle that happens because this tech fucking sucks because he's never been to Earth before, and it's just a lot of fun. It's people. I see people criticizing the little bits of things in the movie. I'm like, yeah, this movie's a dumb comedy, and some of its rules don't necessarily follow all the logic. But if you're trying to compare this to the fucking Batman that just came out like a couple months ago, no, it's a completely different kind of movie. It's focusing more on making you laugh and enjoying like a theme park ride than it is necessarily being anything else. But it managed to take a lot of stuff from the games. It even references Sonic Riders for some goddamn fucking reason. He's snowboarding down there. I saw that. I'm like, oh my fucking god. Are they really referencing that piece of shit game? But every single thing is a reference. I even recognize most of them, even though I've only seen Sonic from tangentially. But even the action scenes, all the animation is fucking amazing. Sometimes they'll transition from shadow to light, and I'm like, yo, that is really fucking good. I don't know, and it's the same budget as the last movie, so they know what they're fucking doing. Knuckles was, again, like Jess said, Knuckles is the best fucking character in this movie. Like I liked him in Sonic's fight. I really got to see. I could see the camaraderie building. It was one of those things where you could see the camaraderie building between them, but the movie doesn't necessarily spell out like they have to work it out. It's like, no, you start to see it slowly over the course of the movie, and this movie has like 3 different climaxes. You keep thinking, oh, that's the big battle, the movie's gonna be over. It's like, nah, fuck it, we got 3 more big battles. Like shit that you just don't expect really happening. I'm like, I can't wait to see what they're gonna do for the next one because clearly they know how to make a Sonic movie now. Because that's the thing with a sequel. Is it a one-hit wonder? Do they actually know what they're fucking doing? But it feels like they figured out, like, we know how to make a Sonic movie. We know how to get the human characters involved. We know how to connect it to the theme. They're the emotional core. We know we know the animation style we want to go for these characters going forward. So we know how we're going to add all the other crazier characters. And the best part about it is they're going to ignore the canon, which fucking great because Sonic canon is fucking garbage after Adventure 2 becomes some of the worst bullshit ever all time. And if you're gonna sit there and argue with me in the chat, yeah, go rewatch the ending of Sonic 06 with its bestiality.
That sounds interesting to me. I mean,
He literally kisses a human.
yeah, but like look at Shape of Water. It got an Oscar in bestiality.
He's
And
not
it's
wrong.
fucking garbage.
Jet loved it.
Yeah. You know, just-
So Jet,
sure
do you want the ending of Sonic 06 to be in live action?
I mean, they can skip over that one, but I mean, I would like to see Blaze and Silver.
Oh my god, this is what pussy
fuck
feels
no.
like.
and it just rings come out. Bring, bring. No, but yeah, 4 out of 5 for Alan over there. So yeah, we all pretty much
There's
agree.
only a couple little things, and it was I don't say it was mostly to do with Tails. It was just certain sequences that I felt like didn't necessarily need to happen. Like you could have reworked it a little bit, but I still had fun in it.
Yeah. But anyways, well, moving on. I'm gonna just do a very, very quick.
Wait, before we move on though, it's just like I will say if they do go on with this third one, they go with the story that they're going to. They're gonna have to introduce quite a few characters. Amy, Rogue, who else?
Oh
is
god,
there?
Rogue. So many people are gonna be jerking off this character once that's released.
Oh
yeah.
god, the furry community is just gonna explode.
Oh,
They need to introduce the girl characters. They don't need Cream because Cream is never.
They're
actually
probably
introduced.
gonna go so
they're
far.
definitely
I mean,
gonna cream.
if they want to do it 2 characters per movie, they could easily go with the character that they're hinting at, but also just add in the female character. Because the next one could easily be, it's like, well, he has his friends now. He knows he's with his people. Well, now he wants to find love. You know, maybe they're gonna have the human characters are probably gonna have a baby or a kid at some point, and they're gonna move on to that. Now Sonic wants to find love. That could be the third one, and he falls in love with Amy.
That's
No.
I mean,
not
that's
really
basically the
that-
plot of this.
that's
He
not
wants
really-
friends. He finds friends.
That's not really how that goes, but I understand you.
I don't give, man. Amy's design's always been terrible, so I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
She's
But I
really
don't know.
Why
just
do
Minnie
you-
Mouse of Sonic.
Yeah,
Pretty
pretty much,
much,
actually.
I've always liked Amy. Actually, I don't really think there's a Sonic character that I actually truly hate.
I don't know enough about them to bring.
I
anyone
really
up.
don't know shit about Sonic.
Fucking
Like,
Silver is just like, I am a god, and that's it.
yeah. But either way, very, very quickly, I'm just going to get through this because I've been trying so hard to just review this fucking movie for so long now, like for 4 days. And I just got to put this out there so you guys can go see this movie in Dolby Digital and don't make the mistake I did by watching this shit at home. So, this is Ambulance, Michael Bay's Ambulance. Now, the thing is, I know Michael Bay gets a lot of
Ambulance.
bullshit, of course, but I know Michael Bay gets a lot of shit because of Transformers movies and Armageddon, things of that
Sure.
nature. But at the same time, it's like, for me, when I see a Michael Bay movie, I know exactly what I'm getting into. If it's going to be a movie that's going to be a bunch of action, blah, 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 I want to see it at the fucking movie theater. I'm not expecting a great storyline. I'm not expecting a bunch of romantic scenes or women are going to be in a nice role that don't make them look like shit, blah, blah, blah. I don't expect any of that stuff. With this, though, I was also not expecting it, and yet I got all of that. Like, to a point where it's like, this is a Michael Bay movie mixed in with a very, very good fucking, like, respectful movie about fucking, like, a woman who's a person who works in the ambulance. She's an EMT. Has to do with people that, you know, don't have a lot of money. It has to do with the black family. It has to do with the cancer patient. It has to do with, you know, the typicals of, like, a guy trying to do a heist because he's into bad shit. He's trying to make money and blah, blah, blah. And it's like this is everything that like people don't like about action movies, and they took it and put it into movies that are not like action movies and made this combination, this concoction of just quality. This is fucking amazing. This movie, I will say right now, hands down, is the best heist movie I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. This is amazing. And to a point where there's moments in here where the acting is so fucking good that my eyes were literally watering. I almost had fucking tears. I never fucking cried at a Michael Bay movie before, and I didn't cry at this. But you know, I almost
you didn't cry in Armageddon when you know the animal crackers.
not that scene, but I cried at the end though because they played that same song. No, because they played that same song, Aerosmith song, and it's like, I don't want to close my eyes. I don't want to smell your balls because they're stinky, baby, and I don't want to smell them balls. Yeah.
Why do you always have to make things so weird? Just sing the fucking song.
I mean, we can have you sing it.
I didn't know Ozzy was going to Joy, but I didn't know the lyrics.
Please not. But just so you know, storyline wise, and you guys already know this, but like, you know, Jake Gyllenhaal and Yaya, I'm just gonna call him Yaya, Candyman.
Dr. Manhattan,
exactly.
That dude from that one Black Mirror episode.
Yeah. No, they're brothers. They're stepbrothers or whatever. And the thing is. You know, Yaya wanted to not be around Jake Gyllenhaal because Jake Gyllenhaal got into some shit, you know, trying to, like, you know, sell cars, boost people and shit, you know, rob people, blah, blah, blah. So he's like, I'm just going to be with my family, I'm going to do my own fucking thing, whatever the case may be. But his wife now has cancer. And because of the fact that she has cancer, he is, you know, asking for loans, blah, blah, and he fought for the army in the military or whatever. So, like, he's kind of like trying to show that. It's almost like the Falcon Winter Soldier episode where Anthony Mackie's like, hey, I'm an Avenger. And they're like, yeah, but you're still black. And I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? So Yaya has to do pretty much the same shit. He's like, hey, why can't I get a fucking loan? Is it because of who I am or because where I'm from? And shouldn't I get anything because I'm in the military? Like, no, fuck you. So it's also talking about, like, what soldiers have to come through when they come back home from the fucking war. So it's a nice storyline there. But he's like, fuck it. Now I gotta lie to my fucking wife and I gotta do this thing with Jake Gyllenhaal. He does that. And it seems to be like a really simple thing. He's gonna drive a truck. It's going to be done in like 10 minutes, boom, and anyone who might be in trouble with the law during this entire heist, Yaya doesn't have to deal with it because he's just going to drive the truck and then get out and go home. He's going to take a little small portion of the money, so it's very low stakes for him. But because he has this fucking thing that he cannot let go of where it's my brother and I don't have a real family, he's my stepbrother, but like he's like a real brother. I love him more than I could a real brother. He realized that Jake Gyllenhaal gets himself in a bad situation and he has to help him. And the whole movie is him constantly fighting with like, dude, fuck loyalty. Like, I gotta go to my wife. And then he's like, you know what though? Like, because of all the shit I've been through and because of how many mistakes I've already made, I'm gonna call my wife on the phone. I'm just gonna tell her, hey, are you proud of me? I got the job. Everything's cool. And just to have her one last time say she's proud of him, like, you got the job. I love you. Thank you. He lets that fucking fantasy of, because she literally says on the phone, but he rides the rest of this entire movie based on that conversation of just how good it feels to finally hear your wife go, I'm proud of you. Like, congratulations on the job. We're good. And he's like, and that's all he needed. And he's like, fuck it. As long as I die hearing that, I don't give a fuck what happens to me. And the rest of the movie is them going through LA and constantly having to trick the FBI and trick the police department. They had to, like, they even get in a situation where they get a bunch of other ambulances and have people drive them to confuse the fucking Hueys in the air, the fucking helicopters. There's explosions. There's a fucking scene because while they're trying to get away, one of the cops gets shot, and they're like, hey, if you kill a cop, they're never gonna let us go because the cops are basically a gang. Like the police, you know, it's basically just legal fucking gang warfare. So they're like, hey, don't fucking let him die. Like, even though we shot him, do not let him die. We're going to need that motherfucker as currency. So they have to do surgery, and this girl who is in the ambulance that they, you know, take control over, steal, whatever, she's in there, and she knows nothing about surgery or whatever, so she has to go on Zoom and literally have doctors teach her how to do surgery, and she has her hand inside of his stomach, and she's pulling out gross blood and guts and all this shit to get to his spleen, because a bullet went to his spleen. It's such disgusting horror movie like fucking special effects. and the truck is going crashing and fucking like going over speed bumps, and cop cars are chasing after it and crashing into it.
So
And
how close is this to that Surgeon Simulator game?
No, they make a joke like that. He's like, man, we're doing live fucking Surgeon Simulator. What the fuck are you doing? And they're like, the funniest thing about it is like, it's comedy, but it's not like, hijinks. It's not like taking yourself outside of the movie, because they really are arguing and it's a real life situation.
I can't believe they made that fucking joke. I was thinking about it. What the fuck's that game called? Surgeon Simulator?
Yeah.
Man, I really want to fucking see this movie. I looked up the budget. I cannot believe this movie's $40 million.
And no, yeah, it looks like a movie that costs like more than Transformers movie. Like
150. I thought it was like, because what? Secret Turn was like 160 million. So I'm like, oh, it'll be that expensive. It's LA. It's expensive as fuck. No, this movie costs 40 million. What the fuck?
Yeah, but Yaya, I mean, he has a snot moment that I only bring up like with Rick Grimes from Walking Dead, Andrew Lincoln, and Viola Davis from Fences, where they had the big booger moment. And Yaya is driving. He's like, la, 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 and he has like blood and all this shell over his face plus boogers, and it's going into his mouth, and he's like, oh, I mean, it's like, it's fucking, yeah, it's disgusting. But it's like these actors are acting their ass off, pure fucking tears. He's acting the fuck out of this stuff. And all the weird things, because now this girl that they kidnapped, she's in a situation where she's like, okay, I gotta know how to do surgery on this. I want to escape. If I escape, I'm gonna get fucking killed by these guys. And then it actually helps me to be a hostage right now. But then also, it's like, the cops are actually talking to me, so now I'm part of this because I'm using the person's cell phone. So it's like, she's now wrapped up in all this, and so is Yaya, and so is Jake Gyllenhaal. And there's so many storylines that one little piece, one thing going wrong, will fuck up the entire system. So you're feeling so anxious that it's like Uncut Gems. Because Uncut Gems, nowhere near as much action as this, but just as much anxiety. Because every second in Uncut Gems, it's like, oh, fuck, Howard, what are you going to do? Oh, God damn it. Oh, God damn it. Or like Good Time. It's like another one of those.
Oh, yeah, I love that movie.
And this movie constantly moves, so it feels like movies that I like that take place in one day is Training Day, Friday, shit like that. And this is another one of those, and it just never fucking stops. This is my movie of the year. This is better than the Batman.
Better than Sonic?
Better than Sonic. Sonic is number 3 of my best stuff. This movie, I was disgusted. Like, oh, what the
fake
fuck?
fan! You fucking fake Sonic fan! You son of a
sorry.
bitch!
Trust me, we saw him play Sonic Mania. He's not a Sonic fan.
Oh yeah, Sonic Mania. Fuck.
Yeah, he only said that so you bent his ankles.
That's true.
Sorry, what?
Make me bite the pillow. No, but now, dude.
Someone clip that.
Jake Gyllenhaal is one of the best actors ever. I put him up my top 10, like easily.
I fucking hate Jake Gyllenhaal.
You don't like him in
Don't ever
Nightcrawler?
join him on Heist, man. This guy does not have a good history with this
I
shit.
love him in Nightcrawler. I love him in End of Watch. I love him in fucking. There's a lot of shit. Southpaw. I love him in. Like, that dude is a fucking amazing actor, and an actor where it's like he's never just a villain. I feel like anytime he's been a villain or a good guy, he's flawed in both realms because he's always playing like as a person, which I really really enjoy. And the guy who plays Candyman, Yaya, like. I loved him in Candyman. I saw him in something else. Forgot what that was. And I once got confused with the guy from Moonlight, but that's not the same guy. But dude, I'm loving this guy. He's a fucking great actor. He's intense. He's badass. Like, everything about him is fucking great. And Elza Gonzalez, that girl, way to be a badass actress, way to play a victim, and then also play someone in charge, and then being a pretty girl, and yet no titties. She don't have to take her clothes off. She don't have to bend over.
Did somebody finally restrain Michael Bay for 5 fucking minutes?
Yeah, she's not sexualized at all, and yet she looks sexy as fuck, and she's beautiful, and it's okay because people can be pretty sometimes and not have their fucking clothes being ripped off.
They were like,
fucking
hey, man,
awesome.
You want this big budget?
Yeah.
Treat this with more respect, all right? Little respect.
Yeah.
I mean, this is pretty small budget compared to his last fucking movie, so it's like maybe a situation where it's like sexualize her or cut your budget in half. He's like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't give a shit about your shit anymore.
And the drones, he has a bunch of drone stuff going on, just like Six Underground. These are done just as well as Six Underground, and not as edited. Six Underground has a lot of crazy jumpy edits where it might make you dizzy. This one, a lot more restrained.
Okay, this is throwing me off because I literally thought so. The girl that plays in this, I thought she was in Morbius.
No, I don't think
They look so
do
similar.
look
I
similar.
I confuse them every time to the extent where it's like I don't know if the girl from Morbius was in Godzilla vs Kong or this girl.
Yeah. But no, dude, I'm so in love with this movie. When I saw this movie, dude, I actually like almost had like after you watch a movie and you're so in love with it, you're like, oh my god, that was a fucking experience. Like I literally felt that good. I only felt that with Uncut Gems and Joker. Those are the only other 2 movies I felt that with, and because Joker fucking speaks to me on fucking I adore that fucking movie. So, oh, and Batman. This year after I saw the Batman, when that credits rolled, I was like, oh no, bullshit. I'm still giving it my second favorite movie this year so far, fucker.
Nope.
No.
First.
But the Batman was great too, man, and it leaves you thinking about it afterwards. Just like, man, I just saw some good shit. Like that's fucking amazing. So this right there with it, this is a 5 out of 5. I do not give out 5 out of 5s a lot. I don't know the last. I think No Way Home I give a 5 out of 5 too.
Probably.
Yeah, but this is a 5 out of 5. Definitely one of my top 10 best movies of all time. I fucking love this film, and you guys need to see it. It's not doing well right now. This movie is
it's going up against the best movie of the year, #1 movie in the world, Morbius.
What an amazing fuck you. Fuck you.
Bro, I saw an advertisement like on the way to Sonic where it just said the #1 movie in the world, Morbius, and I fucking bursted out laughing.
But what an amazing week. This might be one of the best movie weeks I've seen in a while because I mean, I haven't seen it yet, but people are talking good about it somewhat. But the Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Oh, that movie's amazing. Honestly, that's #3. Like, legitimately, like my top 5 is already Batman, Sonic, and Everywhere.
Wait, I thought you didn't like it.
No, I loved Everywhere All at Once. What are you talking about? I thought I reviewed it here. I give it a 4 out of 5. There are parts of the movie where I fucking hated it, but it brought me back to loving it.
I'm shocked. 'Cause I remember I was like, oh, you're joking. Like I was like, what the hell? But okay. Anyways, maybe I wasn't paying attention. I'm just fucking old and stupid.
No, I gave it a 4 out of 5. So yeah.
Yeah, but Everything Everywhere All at Once is one, and then Ambulance and Sonic, and it's like, dude, like that's 3 amazing fucking movies. While, by the way, we get shows like Moon Knight, and you know some people might not like it, but some people do. But Halo, you know, it's like there's a lot of shit going on right now. Like people, be happy. Like we got some good shit going on.
It's a good 2022. Things are looking up, especially for video games. There's been a lot of good games coming out this year too.
Yeah, February was huge. Like, fucking for Biden.
It was huge for him too, but not in the proper way you were thinking.
Yeah, that's fucking great. But yeah, guys. So hopefully I didn't go on too long, me talking about the show about myself and everything. But yeah, Ambulance, please go watch that. Seriously, like watch that while it's in theaters. That movie needs to be watched in theaters. Sonic 2 can be enjoyed in any quality, whatever. But I think Ambulance really needs to be seen on the big screen.
It'll do fine, especially like no one's gonna be watching Morbius. Nobody's gonna watch first. And unfortunately, Everywhere All at Once is probably honestly it's in the same boat as like this was just too packed. Like April was way too fucking packed because the reason both the Ambulance and Everywhere All at Once are not doing well is because of the fact that it's like they're competing with like Morbius. It's comic book, so people are gonna watch that, and Sonic 2 is for family. Everyone's gonna watch that. Like we're talking about 2 basically hard R movies. That's like compared like alongside like one kids movie and one like teenager to adult movie. It's like that's kind of a hard bargain. Like honestly, I think. Like maybe Ambulance should have come out sooner or later. Everywhere should have come out a different month. I think they'll do fine, but it's because Sonic's gonna kill everything this month.
Yeah. But no, the next J horror review. Damn, I'm burping shit, but it's gonna be Host. I cannot wait to review that shit. That's gonna be interesting. But yeah, guys. That being said, though, we can get the fuck out of here, though. Tomorrow we'll be going right back to Bit Bounties because I think we're pretty much done with all the new stuff that we had to review and whatnot. So we'll have to see how that's gonna turn out. But anything you guys need to plug before we get out of here?
Check me out over on the Mighty Podcast when we get that coming back in. We're taking a short break till the 18th. A lot of people getting jobs, a lot of people finding new jobs, a bunch of shit coming through. So once we get that done, we'll have the Mighty Podcast back and running. Other than that, check out my Twitter at Red Ganja Guru, and Alan's a bitch.
Yes, and if you want to see me being a bitch, go to Birdman Alley on my Twitch. I did not expect that to rhyme. But
you want to see me be a bitch? Go to Birdman Alley on Twitch. That's great.
Stop lying, that's right. Been taking hiatus for a while, just trying to get some shit together. Hopefully I'll try to go on sometime this week. If not, I'll go on next week. So basically, just keep an eye on that. You'll know when I go live.
And people, with that being said, it's time for us to get the fuck out of here. But bye, go get the fuck out of here. Please make me go away. Why is it? Okay, there we go. Now it's gone. All right, people, get out of here. Have fun. Double Toasted is on right now. You guys can go enjoy them. That should be some good stuff. We're gonna raid Miss Revan and Tevin though. That's what we're gonna do with our
Rest in peace, Gilbert.
Oh yeah, Gilbert Godfrey, he's dead. That sucks. We'll talk about that more tomorrow though. I want to make sure to do a nice, pleasant goodbye to our boy. With that said, get out of here. Big fucking sticky ass farts. They're smelly. Sniff them, suck them. You know you like it.
Fuck up and end the show.
Goodbye, everybody.